Caramel the rabbit, and Speedy the turtle. It was a beautiful sunny day in the enchanted forest, and our friend Caramel the rabbit was hopping happily through the flowery fields. Suddenly, he heard a sigh coming from nearby and, curious, went to check. There was Totty the turtle, sitting under a tree with a sad look. "What's wrong, Toddy?" asked Caramel in his sweet and gentle voice. "Oh, Caramel, I so wish I could be as fast as you," replied Totty, her eyes welling up. "I wanted to participate in the forest races, but I'm so slow." Caramel smiled tenderly and said, "Each of us has something special, Toddy. Let's discover together what you're best at." Totty's training. The next day, Caramel the rabbit took Totty the turtle to an open field. He explained that being fast wasn't the only way to win a race. "Totty the turtle, you have a quality that many runners don't have. Perseverance," said Caramel the rabbit. They started training. Caramel the rabbit, with his speed, ran from one side to the other, while Totty the turtle followed her own pace, slow but steady. She didn't give up, even when it seemed difficult. "Keep going, Totty," encouraged Caramel the rabbit. "The important thing is not to be the fastest, but never to give up." Race day. The big day of the forest race arrived. The animals were excited and expectations were high. Totty the turtle was nervous, but Caramel the rabbit reassured her. "Remember, go at your own pace and don't worry about the others. You can do it," he said with an encouraging smile. The race started and, as expected, the other animals dashed ahead. But Totty the turtle didn't let herself be discouraged. She kept going steadily, step by step, without giving up. Caramel the rabbit cheered enthusiastically at the finish line, knowing that the true value lay in his friend's perseverance. When the other runners started to get tired, Totty, with her calm and determination, overtook them. She reached the end of the race with a huge smile on her face. Even though she wasn't the first to cross the finish line, her achievement was applauded by everyone. The final message. 30 seconds. "You did it, Totty," exclaimed Caramel the rabbit, hugging his friend. "I discovered that I don't need to be the fastest. I just need to believe in myself and keep going," said Totty proudly. Caramel the rabbit smiled and concluded, "That's right, Totty. Each of us has our own pace, and the important thing is never to give up." This story shows us that, like Totty, we don't need to be the fastest or the best at everything. What really matters is being persistent and believing in ourselves. If you liked this story, don't forget to subscribe to the Caramel the Rabbit Adventures channel to not miss the next adventures. Like the video and leave your comment. And there's more. You can check out our ebook with these and other enchanting stories. Just click on the link in the description or profile. Until the next adventure. The Caramel Bunny and the Hard-Working Ant. Once upon a time, in a lush, peaceful forest, there was a little bunny named Caramel. Caramel was known for his energy and love for exploring every corner of the woods. He was always hopping around, looking for new adventures. Although he was very curious and fast, Caramel had a peculiar trait. He thought he could do everything alone, and so he rarely asked anyone for help. One morning, Caramel woke up with a brilliant idea. He decided to build the biggest nest the forest had ever seen. It's going to be amazing. I'll have the most spectacular nest of all, Caramel thought, already bouncing with excitement. He ran off in search of twigs, leaves, and stones. But as he tried to carry everything at once, he realized it wasn't as easy as he thought. The twigs slipped from his paws, the stones were heavy, and the leaves blew away in the wind. Exhausted, Caramel sat down under a tree to rest, sighing. At that moment, he spotted a little ant passing by. She was carrying a tiny leaf but walking with such focus and determination that she caught Caramel's attention. Curious, the bunny approached her. "Hello, Ms. Ant," said Caramel with a friendly smile. "You seem really busy. Where are you going with that leaf?" The little ant stopped, looked up at him, and smiled back. "I'm taking this leaf to our colony. Every day, we work together to gather food and materials for the winter. Everyone does their part, and in the end, we have everything we need for everyone's comfort." Caramel scratched his head, intrigued. "But you're so small. Wouldn't it be faster if you could carry several leaves at once, like I try to do?" The ant chuckled gently. "Oh, Caramel, sometimes the most important things are done slowly and as a team. I may be small, but when we work together, we can accomplish great things. Besides, even the smallest tasks have value. I do my best and trust that every ant in the colony does their part too." Caramel thought about what the ant had said. He had never really thought about the importance of asking for help and sharing tasks. However, the ant seemed so sure that working together made everything happen, so he wanted to give it a try. "Do you think you and your team could help me build my nest?" Caramel asked, a little shyly. The ant smiled and replied enthusiastically. "Of course. Let's do it together." She returned to her colony and called her ant friends. Soon, a small army of ants appeared in the forest, each carrying a small piece of leaf, twigs, or pebbles. Meanwhile, Caramel used his quick paws to gather the heavier materials, always guided by the ants. Everyone helped each other, and the cooperation among them was amazing. The nest began to take shape, and to Caramel's surprise, it was even more beautiful than he had imagined. During the work, Caramel watched the ants with admiration. Even those carrying the smallest leaves were giving their best. He began to realize that each effort, no matter how small, helped to make his dream come true. By the end of the day, the nest was complete. Caramel was thrilled with the result. The biggest, most comfortable, and most beautiful nest in the forest. He jumped with joy, grateful to all the ants who had helped him. The hard-working ant, who had been the first to speak to him, approached with a satisfied smile. "See, Caramel? When we work as a team and appreciate each other's efforts, we can accomplish great things." Caramel nodded, moved. "Thank you so much, Ms. Ant. Today, I learned that teamwork is much more powerful than doing everything alone. And I learned to appreciate every small gesture because even the smallest tasks make a difference." The ant smiled, satisfied, and made her way back to the colony, confident that she had made a new friend and taught something valuable. From that day on, Caramel never tried to do everything alone again. Whenever he needed help, he called his friends, offering his help in return and appreciating everyone's efforts. And so, Caramel not only built the biggest nest in the forest but also cultivated bonds of friendship and respect with everyone around him. Inspiring message asterisk. Caramel learned that teamwork is essential and that, no matter how small the task, every action contributes to great achievements. Unity and appreciation of everyone's efforts take us further than anyone could go alone.
Caramel the Rabbit and the Mischievous Monkey. A furry adventure full of lessons. In a lush green forest, there lived a very special rabbit. They called him Caramel because of his soft fur and the color that reminded them of the sweet candy. In addition, he wore a red scarf around his neck and carried a backpack on his back, always ready for a new adventure. One day, Caramel met a very mischievous little monkey. The monkey loved to jump from branch to branch, do pirouettes, and play tricks on all the animals in the forest. But, although it was a lot of fun, his pranks often hurt others. Caramel the rabbit, with his patience and kindness, decided to show the little monkey that friendship is built on respect and affection. He invited the monkey to play with him. At first, the monkey just wanted to play tricks on the rabbit, but Caramel always reacted with good humor and suggestions for new games. They played hide and seek, tag, and even told stories. With each game, the monkey realized that it was much more fun when everyone had fun together. One day, the monkey couldn't resist and pulled the rabbit's ear. Caramel was sad and said, "Monkey, your pranks hurt me. It's important to respect other people's feelings." The monkey was very embarrassed and apologized to the rabbit. From that day on, the monkey learned that friendship is a treasure that needs to be taken care of. He continued to be very funny, but now his pranks were respectful and included all his friends. And so, Caramel the rabbit and the mischievous monkey became the best friends in the forest, showing everyone that, even in fun, it's important to respect other people's feelings. Moral of the story: true friendship is built on respect and affection. By respecting other people's feelings, we can create strong and lasting bonds. How about turning this story into an even more incredible adventure? Did you like the story of Caramel the rabbit and the mischievous monkey? This is just one of the many adventures we have prepared for you and your little ones. Want to receive more magical and fun stories like this? Sparkles. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and check out our free ebook with this and other amazing stories. The link is in the comments. In our ebook, you will find complete stories to read and reread as many times as you want, fun activities to stimulate children's creativity and imagination, unforgettable characters that will win the hearts of the whole family. Don't miss this opportunity to bring the magic of stories into your home. Click on the link in the comments and download your free ebook now. Down arrow. Share this adventure with your friends and family. Together, let's build a more magical and fun world. Sparkles. The Caramel Bunny and the Fearful Elephant. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there was a bunny named Caramel. He was known for his caramel-colored fur, wearing a red scarf tied around his neck, an adventurous backpack, and a hat just like Indiana Jones. Caramel loved adventures and was always ready to help his friends. One day, Caramel met the Fearful Elephant, a giant and gentle elephant, trembling with fear as he tried to cross a small wooden bridge. Although he was huge and strong, the elephant had a big problem. He was terrified of small things, like the bridge, and even butterflies flying by. "Hey there, Mr. Elephant," said Caramel, hopping over to him. "What's going on?" "Oh, Caramel, I'm scared to cross this bridge. It's so small, and I'm so big. What if I fall?" replied the elephant, his eyes wide with fear. Caramel, always optimistic, smiled and sat next to his giant friend. "Did you know that courage isn't about size?" asked the bunny. "True courage comes from inside, from facing our fears, even when we're scared." The fearful elephant looked at Caramel curiously. "But how can I be brave when I'm so scared?" "Everyone is afraid of something," Caramel explained. "I, for example, am scared of thunderstorms. But I've learned that if you take it one step at a time and trust yourself, the fear starts to fade. You just need to believe in yourself." Caramel gently took the elephant's trunk. "Let's cross together. I'm with you." And so, with Caramel by his side, the elephant took a deep breath and stepped onto the bridge. The bridge creaked, but Caramel didn't let go of his trunk. They continued, one step at a time, until finally, they reached the other side. The fearful elephant let out a huge laugh of relief. "I did it," he shouted, waving his trunk joyfully. "See, you were brave all along. It's not about size, it's about determination," Caramel said, giving the elephant a friendly pat on the leg. From that day on, the fearful elephant became the brave elephant, always remembering Caramel's words. He no longer let fear stop him from having new adventures. Hey, did you enjoy this heartwarming story? Remember, size doesn't define courage.
and we can all face our fears, just like the brave elephant. Want more adventures with Caramel and his friends? Then, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and check out more amazing stories by clicking the link below or visiting our profile. See you on the next adventure. Want more exciting stories like this? Check out our ebook with this and other amazing adventures in the pinned comment below or on Caramel Bunny's profile. Don't miss out.